Last time on D&D! You guys fought a beholder that was doing some sort of shady, perhaps black market dealings down here in this dock, underneath, down here in the Underdark, really far away from the capital, and, as you guys you were all heading initially towards the Wood Elf territory, or a route that would take you up from the Underdark into the Wood Elf territory to investigate a disappearance and see what's going on there. Encountered this dock, and there's a beholder that you slayed, and a bunch of underlings, mayhaps, and right at the end of as you guys were investigating what was in the crates and all that stuff, you found a bunch of awful, like, corrupted, blight potential stuff and other just, like, weird stuff. And at the very end of the session, there was a little bat that flew up towards, like, through the little iron gate up above you guys, and Bellerophon promptly flipped it off, and that was the end of the session. So, while you guys are investigating here, so I guess we'll kick it off, and I'll just ask, what do people want to do?
Do you say there was a gate up here?
Yeah, like this iron, this thing. It's like it's an open, like, gate. Yeah. So there's not like a gate door, like it's an archway.
Yeah.
This, like,
but it's just
wrought iron.
There is more to this base than the pier. I guess maybe we should investigate what's lying around out here first.
Sure. Anybody who wants to give me investigation or perception, as you're just kind of looking around at stuff.
Nat 20 or a 26.
Nice.
I got a rock.
I will... Here, let me do this, and then... I wish I could move the little thing that records, like, the thing, because I can't access the journal tab when I do that. So let me... I was gonna pull up Tommy's sheet just to give him a roll.
What?
Here, I'll pop him out and then just put him on my other screen so he's here.
I would also like to send my familiar to go explore the gate.
Okay.
Cautiously.
Oh. Okay. Ping. Sure. Okay, so with the rolls, no one other than Nyla. The rest of you don't really... Oh, let me roll for Tommy first. Let's see. He has better. Okay. So you all don't really see anything remarkable outside of what you've already found. Nyla, as you're looking around, one, you see as Bertold's familiar skitters off towards the gate, you see the bat that was like, it was like hanging up inside the little, archway like flies farther in to the through the gate and that stuff. And then you also noticed as you're just kind of looking around, especially like at all of the bodies of like the humans and drow and like maybe like a dwarf, like one of them's a dwarf. They all have this like weird brand on like, you know, some of them have it on like the back of their hand, some have it on their neck, but it's all like the same thing.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a history check. Probably not. No, I mean it looks like it. You know, you basically deduce that these were all probably in some, you know, they were like a gang or some sort of band of,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if they were like, you know, smugglers or pirates or whatever, they all were part of the same group.
This
But
is some
nothing
organized
stands out.
endeavor, not just
Yes.
we picked up a few people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
looking for work and put them on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Correct.
Do you
So,
show
yeah.
it to Bertold?
Yeah, I would just point that out and see, you know, if anyone else happened to recognize it, I think.
Bertold, you recognize this brand?
Yeah, I was gonna say. If it's what I think it is, I will explain. I'll be like, "Oh, good catch," and then explain the history of it.
Yes. So, this brand is, as Bertold explains, belongs to a group of pirates that him and his previous traveling parties presumably killed their leader, and they were basically a group of pirates that were going around just kind of slaughtering towns and things, and they were kind of also working with a necromancer. And that was all kind of resolved, presumably, that that was taken care of. So it's kind of fascinating that more of these with the same symbol have kind of popped up in this present day, because that was like over a year ago that this you know, however long a year ago is in the eyes of some of y'all.
Did you say pirates?
Yes. You would
Yes.
Burn it down.
I would say Gale, why don't you also give me a history check?
Sure.
Given your as a tabaxi being out on the seas and stuff, if you would have also
Oh, no clue. I
Nope.
just know I don't
Nope.
like pirates.
Yeah. Just like, nah. It just never came up that you encountered this band of pirates.
Yeah. So I think Bertold's gonna be like, I thought we took care of as many of them as we knew about, but
Did you
They
take
like
out their
rats.
leader?
who we thought was their leader, it might be that they were part of a larger organization.
They like rats.
Interesting.
You let one little bastard sneak away and they multiply.
Yeah, the person we took care of extensively, was
Yeah,
the
I know that
one
song.
who was putting these marks on people. So either they learned it from someone else, or there was like a second ship of them that was off doing things. That would be weird, though.
Interesting. Well, so you said their leader was a necromancer, is that correct?
Their leader wasn't. They were working with one.
So is it did you kill the necromancer as well?
Also yes. That was
Did you kill the necromancer very thoroughly?
pretty thoroughly. I will look at Tommy's character. Was Tommy's character at the city at that point?
He would have been at that battle, yes.
Yeah, I was like, that for the necromancer. Our former Inquisitor friend here was also involved in part of that.
Yeah, Lieutenant Steve, I heard got the killing blow in that battle on the necromancer.
Yeah. And knowing what I know of Black Veil, I can't imagine they weren't thorough with cleanup.
Yes, we spent many months, a few months, going around Storm Harbor and clearing out stuff, and we found a few other things, but a couple stragglers, things like that, but we didn't find any continued necromantic activity. It's just we thought it was a kind of a rogue operation sort of a thing. Popped up and we took care of it, and then we went home.
Well, it seems as though likely your pirates or someone had a boss that you never found out about.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at this point. Is their leader may have been working for someone and he didn't tell the others about it. But that leader is very dead. So
Yes.
Good. Well, I will certainly send word to my superiors about this, and they'll follow up. Sure that hopefully no more of this fungus stuff makes it into the Underdark. Don't like the look of it.
no, it is. I've seen that before. I've dealt with that before.
Yeah.
There's a reason I use such a powerful spell to deal with it.
Correct. Right.
Meanwhile, my familiar is trying to get
Yeah.
through the doorway.
Yeah, and I presume you can just see through it, like how familiars generally work.
I would have to focus on that to do that.
Okay. What do you want it to if you're just sending it up there? What do you want it to relay to you then, as it skitters its way through there?
If there's any more humanoids or aberrations.
Sure. I mean, it makes its way through there.
So it has a 100-foot range for telepathy, specifically.
Okay, gotcha.
So.
Yeah, it gets to the other side of the gate and walks a little bit, and then, what's its perception? Does it have a stat for perception?
It's the spider stat block. So
okay.
Dark vision 30 feet, passive perception 10.
Okay.
Oh, and because we're on 2014 still. It also has like web sense and stuff, but that if that
Okay.
comes up.
So it goes and then like basically says, no, there's no beings, no humanoids, no aberrations. It in where it is walking around.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing that stands out, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than the bat.
Alright. We're
Yeah.
gonna turn the corner and there's just gonna be like a lot of Baylors. It's like it's not a humanoid, not a monstrosity.
Must be safe.
A humanoid, not a monstrosity. 37 liches though.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right.
So
What do you guys want to do?
are we done here? I'm ready to coin flip between investigating the hell of the boat for no reason and going through the spooky door.
Uh,
I feel like
wouldn't-
going through the spooky door.
yeah.
That is progression, yes.
It wouldn't hurt to
Yeah.
give the boat a once over in character, but if there's nothing relevant, we can just skip to going through the door.
I think we should probably just ignore the boat unless we take this route to go back. In which case
Yeah.
we steal the boat as a free vote.
I do
Actually,
think
how long
in
does
character
this
I would
last?
want to explore it, check out
Yeah.
the boat.
Bertold will note
fair.
as well because the pirates that he ran into previously had a boat that was magically able to have an air bubble surrounding it underwater. So he would bring that up as like, that could be a thing with this.
Gale is now running the numbers on how valuable that boat would be. He wants to go to the boat.
Right? It would be. You could sell that boat for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or you could charge a lot of money to carry cargo in that type of boat.
Yeah. So, is there anything interesting on the boat, Sam?
Are you guys checking the boat first? Is that what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, we're checking the boat
Yes.
first.
Okay.
And if there's nothing
Um,
there, we'd like to hand wave it.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my spider like keep watch on the door, just as a
Sure.
like, if someone comes through, they can't just completely get by.
Yeah, so you look at the most of the cargo has been offloaded of the boat. Like there's still a couple crates and there's like probably, one still like hanging from the the crane thing. They seem to be similar stuff of what you guys found, just like things. But yeah, down in the hole you find one of those devices that you found on the previous pirate ship that you guys sank. Your previous party sank. So yes, this ship, it looks like the ship looks a bit newer. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. The device looks newer. The ship itself is pretty old, but the device looks newer. Like it was maybe recently installed.
This is our new boat now.
Yeah, I think Bertold was like, okay, well, if we can figure out how to work this is probably much more effective if we want to.
Isn't our main
Travel
concern
underwater.
how do we get this out of the Underdark and
No.
not
This is new boat now.
But
we're
They
not
got
going
it
to
down
the
here
Underdark.
somehow.
They could
Guy-
have built it down here.
Hmm. Maybe we could just take the ore, but I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
Or-
maybe.
necessarily want to use Tommy's spell slots without his consent, but
Do it. It's fine.
he's basically going to use
We'll need to rest
so
at some point.
he's gonna pull out a like this weird looking, like, it almost looks kind of like a weird compass type of a thing, like part compass, part like dowsing rod thing, and he like winds it up or whatever, and it's like sparks a little bit or whatever, and he's basically going to use it to cast detect magic. And
Oh, I can also just ritual cast detect magic.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do that
Then-
too.
then, well, he I guess he will propose, hey, I can do this thing that'll detect if this is magical or not, and then if one of you says,
And
we
then
can do
we'll
that for
both be like,
free!
hold on, before you do that, we could just, if you give me like 10 minutes, I can do that.
Okay.
And I like,
Same.
yeah. So, so we'll then, I guess Bertold will be like, all right, we can both do it then. So,
Winning.
Okay, so basically, obviously, the device is innately magical, but the ship itself also has some sort of like magical aura to it.
What school of magic?
Enchantment.
Mm.
This boat is
Enchantment.
very fetching.
Yes. Okay, so this
Interesting.
is... Oh, that is a first level spell, isn't it? Okay, never mind.
yes.
I was gonna have Tommy do a small buff to everybody, but that would burn 4 spell slots.
Yeah.
God, that
And
may be a little bit.
as a ranger, he doesn't have many of those.
No, that
Yeah.
would be like most of them.
Yeah.
He might cast this on himself, though, before you guys go in, if you're planning to go in. So,
Going where?
Boat.
Cave.
Well, before you go into the gate, if you're planning to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. We have determined the boat is magical.
Mhm.
We're like, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep up concentration on detect magic,
Same.
and
Okay.
we can move forward.
Sure.
How are we doing on hit points, by the way?
Oh yes.
I'm at full.
I am at 35 out of 83.
I'm at 51 out of 98.
Okay. I'm gonna give, say, 20 to Gale and 15 to myself, with lay on hands.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gaius
Hilariously.
does offer to use some staunch poultices that they have procured for healing battle wounds, which is cure wounds, if anybody wants.
Not
A
that
cure
desperate.
wounds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if anybody's in desperate need of HP still, he will offer his healing service.
I am down 47 points, but I'm also probably one of the more durable people here.
Okay.
So I guess I'm indifferent.
Okay. He also looks at you and he's like, I don't know how this would work on your metal frame. I guess
Yes,
I
let
could
me just rub the
cauterize
cream
in,
on
in
these two split pieces of copper.
Yeah. No, see, no. What he'll do is it'll be like a binding paste, and then he sets it on fire, and it welds the thing shut. It's like cauterizing a wound.
Seems
So
fine.
funny.
Something bioregenerative seal.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So as you walk through the gate, what's the radius on detect magic?
30 feet, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
So it should cover any room inside the boat you
Mhm.
happen to stand in.
Yeah. So you're all going through the gate.
I thought if we're done with the boat, yeah.
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 Yeah. That's all. That's all you see in the boat. There's like other like boat stuff down there, like extra rope and like some rations and stuff for ship repairs and things like that. But it looks like all the cargo was unloaded or mostly unloaded.
Okay.
So yeah. So as you go through the gate kind of goes into like this narrow, like the cliff side that was up that Bear told you came down. It ran into like this metal gate, but as you guys go through the gate, you see that the cliff kind of continues, like as if this gate was built on, or whatever kind of in the middle of this thing. And there's kind of like this narrow chasm that you guys go down, like probably like I don't know, like 50 or 60 feet, and then there's like with the detect magic, you see there's like part of as you come across it, part of the cliff wall is just like this sheet of like bright light from the detect magic. And then it goes, it's about, as you walk past it, it's maybe like 40 feet across, and then it ends and the cliff just continues. So there's just like this sheet of whatever that seems to go from the floor up to the top of the cliff edge. Or actually probably not the top, probably like almost to the top. Like it's probably like a 20-foot high curtain of light, and then another 20 feet up to the top of the cliff.
Does it seem like there would be some illusion magic there?
Yes.
Okay. I will cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic and the sheet drops, and those of you who are not seeing things magically see like a ripple, and there's just this cave opening that has that just goes into the thing, and you can see like some of the support pillars, and there's some other like things that are kind of like the same like wrought iron of this that go
Yeah.
in, and it seems you can just look and it goes in and into an open room, like a big cave opening, and immediately things you see is there's like some tables dispersed around here. There's like what looks like a kiln, like a kiln with a
Do we
and a
need to climb
workbench.
it from the inside?
No, it's not that big. Kiln, a couple like workbench things. You see like there's some books and stuff stacked up on the workbench. And then you see on one side of the room there's a big chair. Like maybe like a
How
huge
big?
sized chair. Maybe like a huge sized chair.
Oh damn.
And like for a huge sized creature, that looks like it has been made out of like pieces of wrought iron and like bits of like bone and bodies and stuff like that that have been kind of all like melded together, like molten, like Game of Thrones style, like with all the swords and stuff. But there's that, and then you see on the back wall, there's like this, what almost looks like a curtain of like red mist that does look magical. But it's like it seems like it's innately magical, not like it's not like a spell was cast. Like it almost seems like it's a weird type of magic. But yeah, there's like, it almost looks like a curtain of this. So everyone give me, if you're looking around, either investigation or perception of whichever flavor you want.
I got a rock.
Wow.
You do find a rock. You find a
I
really
got-
nice rock.
Every rock.
No,
Okay.
this one is mine.
Okay. We'll start with Gaius and go up to get more and more details. So, Gaius notices, he walks over to the workbench and stuff, and something he would kind of pick up on is he sees that some of the stuff here that are like bits and bobs of things, he mentions that some of it looks like really outdated Inquisition tech. Like stuff that was presumably stolen at some point. But it seems like pieces of it have been kind of used to like piecemeal some of the random things. One of which is he holds up this little orb thing that Bear told you'd recognize as one of those water orbs that you could like press, and it makes basically a dome of air, so you could walk underwater basically with it.
And it'd be like, hold on, that's another man.
And then, so Nyla and Bellerophon, what sections would you be gravitating towards?
You kind of like run me down options there.
Sure. Yeah, so there's the kiln with some workbenches, there's the throne thing, like big chair thing, there's like a small bookshelf, and then there's the mist wall.
I think Nyla would be drawn to the bookshelf first.
Okay.
I guess big chair.
Okay. So, sure. So, Nyla, as you go up to the bookcase, you can see that a lot of these look like, most of them look like things on like mechanical stuff, how to, like carpentry, some like a small book on like enchantment. Like there's some things which they all look like, they're from, some of them are written in a few different languages, but there's like some in like common, undercommon. There's probably like maybe one in like Elvish. There's one that you look in the front cover and it's like the Aranay Public Library. It's like where does it, like some of this stuff seems like it's not like, obviously they're not all part of like a set, like they all look like they're from different things. And then there's one book that really stands out, like as you're like looking through them, there's one book that's like kind of tucked, like you can just see like the back of it that's like poking up behind the rest of the books, and it has like this like just looking at it, you get like almost like a small sense of like dread just looking at the top of it, because the cover seems to be made out of some sort of skin.
I have a question not related to that specific book. How long are we spending looking at things here, or are the other people spending?
That is up to you guys. But and this is the exact moment of people walk in. This is the first things people started gravitating,
Okay.
rotate towards. So we'll do another thing
I'll
after.
let you continue with that then.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So that's the first thing you see. That's what you see, and it's just like you get a weird like pit in your stomach when you see it, even though you're not really sure what it is. And then we'll go to Bellerophon. As you walk up, you can see that this throne, yeah, it looks like it's, pieces, like the base is, there's parts of it that are made out of iron, but like, it looks like pieces of it are, like, it's like corpses that have been like, almost like melted into the frame, and like pieces of bone and stuff like that, and you can see as you're looking at parts of the so a few of the bodies, like a couple of them you notice have the brands, but most of them don't. Like it's hard to tell a little bit, but like you can see, like, based on where you saw them on the other people outside, like back at the hand or like the neck, like you see those pieces in here, but then there's like, yeah, those are not there. And also you get like, yeah, the chair. Also with the chair, you notice that there is a, you can see it just as you're looking at it, like there's a part of one of the armrests that looks like it's almost like a compartment or something. So that's what everyone, and that's what you all see initially as you walk into this. So I guess we'll...
Is this branding associated with like a demon or something I'm familiar with?
Give me a religion check.
Religion, not Arcana. Okay.
I guess you could do either one.
Okay. If that was
could do Arcana.
If that was Arcana, it would have been a 15.
Okay. Based on with the knowledge and stuff you have, it seems like this could be related to like maybe like Baphomet.
But it's not this is in 100% this demon.
Yeah, right.
It's just if it's a demon, it might be Baphomet. All right.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a go at figuring out how to open the compartment then.
Sure. So give me an investigation to try to like, or sleight of hand, I guess. Which that sure is, you cannot figure it out. You're like, okay, I know this is like a thing that can be opened, but you can't see like a way to open it. Like it's just,
Does Bellerophon point out this to anyone?
I require our trap detector. Does anybody know how to detect and remove traps here?
Bertold will come over and say, it's been a bit, but I can give it a go.
I can lie at the traps.
You do not see a way to open this, but you're both standing there, you're like, we can see that this is openable. We just, there's not like a latch or like thing, like, there's kind of like a seam, but you can't figure out how to open it. So, quick, we'll cut back to, Nyla. What do you want to do with this information of the book and these other books that you have discovered.
Okay, so I've got sort of hodgepodge of books,
Mm-hmm.
and then one with skin for the cover,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Is my detect magic still going?
Y- yeah, I guess so. Like,
It lasts
yeah.
10 minutes, so...
Okay. Yeah, you guys would have just walked up there, walked in the room, started looking around. So yeah, it's still going, and yeah, you can see that. Like if you move the books in front of it, there's like a script on the outside, and the script glows with your detect magic.
Sort of magic is it
Yeah.
glowing with?
Let's see what. 1 second, I gotta look up. I guess it would be kind of. Let me see. I have to. Divination.
Interesting. Um, I'm gonna kick on my divine sense as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that would tell me, I guess, so technically what that would tell me object-wise,
Mm-hmm.
um, any object that's been desecrated is sort of the thing there, but if you want to play it like strictly as written,
It's definitely like. Well, the text on the front is written in Infernal,
yeah, okay.
so it's.
So
And it
I'm
definitely
definitely
has that
getting fiendish
vibe of.
vibes off of
It has
it.
that. It
Yeah.
has that vibe of like, oh, this is not good. Whatever this is.
Okay. So there's divination magic in the writing on it. I'm not getting. That doesn't give me trapped vibes. I'll touch it.
Okay. So yeah, so you touch it, and like it feels hot to the touch, like as if you like put your hand over a campfire.
So like painfully hot.
Yeah, you're like, "Tss, ow,"
Huh.
but it's not burning the books or anything. It's touching, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting. If I wrap my hand in a cloth and try and
Mhm.
pick it up that way, does it still feel hot?
It feels warm, but it doesn't burn you. With
Okay.
it just feels like you're holding a warm something.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it off the shelf then that way, and I will
Okay.
move such that I am like in view of other people right now.
Sure. Sure.
And I want to open it up.
Okay.
Not necessarily like be standing next to everyone, but just like
Sure.
I'm opening up a cursed book, and if I start doing weird shit, I want it to be very noticeable immediately.
Sure.
Or be told to immediately cast Remove Curse.
Exactly.
Okay. I don't think you know Infernal,
I don't.
but
Create curse, you say?
can you give me a charisma save, please?
I can. I'm good at those. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, goody. Okay. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Oh, goody. 17.
Okay.
Am I dead?
You
17
no,
doppelgangers appear,
you-
and
you
No.
you feel a very strong urge to just pocket this, and you have a sense in the back of your mind now that you can keep whatever you want.
Just broadly speaking.
Yeah, just I can keep whatever I find. It's just a thing that is just kind of, yeah, that makes sense. I can take whatever I want.
My detect magic is also still going. It's now within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, you see the book is the glowing script and whatnot, and you can see like when the book opens, there's a bit of like it's like a flash, and there is I guess some sort of enchantment magic.
Hmm.
Nyla is moving to just stick the book in her bag here.
I think Bertold will see this and be like, flick his wrist and cast Dispel Magic on Nyla.
It does not work.
Dispel Magic just doesn't work.
You might want to try remove curse.
So 6 seconds later, he will cast Remove Curse. He will, he'll walk over and cast, and be like, "Are you okay?" And touch her and cast Remove Curse.
Okay. You no longer feel this sense of I can take whatever I want, and like it feel like you have almost a sense of like, did I just do this sort of a thing?
Immediately throws the book on the ground.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like,
Oh, hey, a book.
Also,
What language
Not
is
touch
it in?
that.
read the
Well,
spell, Hal. It's not just the book.
Yeah. So you throw. Yeah. No. The enchantment is gone
curses.
or whatever.
All curses.
Yeah.
So if you have any other curses lying around, you need to go get them back.
Wait, what?
I don't have. I'm not personally cursed in any other way.
Okay.
Question: Do you just
My
throw the
armor's
book
cursed,
straight?
but
Do you throw the book across on the ground or like across the room?
on the ground.
Okay. Just drop
Just
it.
yeet it
Okay.
down in front of me. Like, get this shit out of my hands.
Bertold is just like, glad I saw that.
What's everyone's passive perception?
15 for me.
16.
14.
I want to look at the book.
Be very careful.
I just want to like read the cover.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Damn. Tommy has 17 passive perception.
Nice.
Good for him.
Okay, Ranger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you have 15 or higher passively, you notice
No.
that you hear like the little like flutter of wings, and that weird bat has like flown kind of up into the room and is like above. It's just like out there staring at you guys.
Do I sense the presence of a fiend?
Yes.
Uh huh.
Do I sense the presence of two fiends, Gabe?
Maybe. I don't know if that's detectable.
Oh, that's a good question. 1 second.
Let's see. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead.
Oh, that's not what I want.
So
Celestial
if your character type or creature type
Are-
is
Demons are also fiends, yes?
Yes,
Correct,
demons are
okay.
fiends.
It's the fiend is a catch-all for devils and demons. Okay.
devils,
Correct.
demons,
Oh,
Yugoloths,
yep.
and yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
My
yeah.
creature type is not fiend, but
Okay.
You
And
sense
depending, you might feel one anyway.
Yeah, you kind of sense like yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I guess you would feel one.
Mhm. You're like but it's like it's a separate entity from
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so I clock that, but then also this bat is a fiend, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. I cast Toll the Dead on the bat. I need
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw from it.
Okay. I wish this thing would move.
The DC is not very high on this, but
I know. Just
13.
is this? Where is it? Did I? Is this in?
You know, I
Aha.
don't think I need to decide what creature type my familiar is, because it could also be pinged too. The options for familiars are celestial, fae, and fiend. So
I mean, it would be pinging, but I would know what creature type it is. So
yeah,
also, if it is your familiar, that's like less worrying.
yeah.
We're gonna have a conversation if your familiar is a fiend, but
I think it makes most sense
Ping.
for fae for Bertold.
okay.
So
Okay.
I think
So what'd you
Nyla's
say?
familiar with the concept of
A wisdom save? Is that what you said?
DC 13 whiz. Okay, well, it doesn't take damage, but Nyla will immediately,
Yeah. It's
like, to everyone, that thing's a fiend, and
it shrieks and like flops. It like and says, whoa, wait. We can talk.
I am in full kill mode until someone who's not a fiend in the room
and
tells me otherwise.
It pops down, and shifts back out of bat form into its real form. And I need to whatever. I'm just gonna not. I don't need to record the rest of this because I want access to that.
What green cap program are you using?
I think it's just the built-in Windows one because I just do Windows key G and it just screen caps. It just starts the recording. I'm just making this bigger so you could see him.
Damn, that imp's so cool.
Yeah, but this imp flops down and he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. And he's got sunglasses and he's like, whoa! I'm just observing to make sure my my friend here doesn't get himself into any danger. And he points at Bellerophon.
Fuck off!
Like,
Seem to
hey.
appreciate it.
My pike is out, tip held to imp's throat, staring daggers at Bellerophon. Explain right now.
How are you even still here?
I'm on vacation.
What? Wait. Have you been doing nothing since my creator died?
Yeah, it's been great.
So you just don't have to go back into hell until someone kills you?
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
Well, we can solve that problem.
Wait. Let me explain. Please. My name's Dazzle. My friends call me Dazzle. But I was, so to speak, the familiar of my friend here's previous creator, and they're not around anymore, so I'm off the hook for that front. But I was kind of presented with the task of at least watching out for this one while they were gone, and then they just didn't come back for a while, so I decided to leave. And then I figured found out, got the sense that he woke back up, and been trying to figure out where he went, and found you guys.
You count as on the job as long as I'm alive.
Yeah.
do I buy it?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
as
I
much
did
as
say
you,
well.
as much Bertold, as much as you trust an imp,
Yeah.
buy it. Nyla, he is 100% like this is legit. Same thing, Gale. Like it's like as much as you can trust an imp.
So none of that really tells me why I shouldn't send you straight back to hell. It doesn't really matter to me that you apparently are just here to passively observe right now.
Yeah, well, I understand with all of the events that have occurred since uh his owner disappeared. Um but I know some things. I've been down here for a while. I like to check in with different folks from time to time. But I'm useful. I'm useful.
You know a good way to get this boat out of the Underdark?
I mean, I think they kind of just drive it down into the lake with whatever weird magic they got going on that boat.
Sounds right. I
I'm
probably
nodding
couldn't tell you
curiously.
that though.
And then there's like a tunnel that under the water that kind of goes up, I think. It goes like
Mhm.
up
Mhm.
underneath through the waterways and stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, would be nice if we had a certain trident for that, but
Oh,
we don't.
I could maybe try and ask for help. Maybe
Maybe.
maybe depending on how Triton is feeling.
Yeah. But
Do you want to try to sending Ariel again?
not really.
Okay. Fair.
That is the literal text of my oath. I
Fair.
my hands feel a little bit tied right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if we kill him, we just put him back into rotation to get summoned, right?
Is the person who summoned him still alive? It seems like he said he's
We don't
been on vacation.
I will telepathically ask my familiar if that even makes sense to them, that a familiar could be here without having a living or, around summoner.
Well, I mean, if its current summoner is dead, then it can't receive orders to do evil.
Right. This is not a question for you.
I'm
It's a question
responding.
for the
I'm
DM.
responding to Val.
But yes.
Your familiar's like, well, according to the familiar handbook,
Pulls out little
Um,
glasses, puts them on his spider
It's
face.
legal but rude.
it's possible that they are like a familiar in like technicality, but most likely they were like bound to this realm to be a servant of whoever their previous master was, and they might actually just be trapped on the material plane if that's the case, because
Yeah.
so
So, Bertold will ask, so are you trapped here?
I suppose it's been a pretty long sabbatical.
How long have you been here?
Oh, well, down here, a little while.
Hard to tell time, I'm sure, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've been down here, a century or two, and then I left for a while, came back, you come down here and visit every once in a while, but, probably like 1,000 years ago was when all this, job security kind of, fell apart.
I see.
Is that before the blight?
Yeah. That was quite the event. I had nothing to do with it, I promise.
Do you know more about how that happened? Like, where you were around back then, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I know bits and pieces, but like I said, I've been trapped here for a while, and I kind of just stayed down here in the Underdark for a while because all the stuff was happening. I didn't want to get caught in the middle of anything. But yeah. It it it. I know some wizards, and he like clears his throat and looks at Bellerophon. Kind of caused the whole thing. I think that's why a lot of people hate magic now.
Yes, that would make sense.
I figured it
A
out.
lot of sense.
All right, open your screen recording again, and then
Okay.
hit Windows G, and that should create a
That's not
that
the-
should bring an overlay that also adds like a title bar, and you should be
Yes.
able to click the title bar and drag it wherever you want.
Okay. So that's what I was trying to do, but the little record, there's like a little bar that pops up that is.
Yeah, you Windows Alt R to create the little bar, and then Windows G, and then capture status and an X should show up over that little bar. You should be able to click and drag the word capture status, and that'll move the bar.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
And then when
this.
you Windows G to get rid of the overlay, it'll stay wherever you put it.
Oh my god. That's
Good
Now I
job,
have to
Gabe.
figure out where all of these short little clips of screen recording have been put so I can delete them.
They go in your there. If you go to videos, and then captures, there should just be a captures folder. I think that's where it goes. It's either there or screen recording. Anyways, sorry. What was the last question?
I know the imp was talking about how it's not his fault that magic users are fucking shit up.
Yes.
He was trying to shift the blame onto wizards and then looking at me even though I'm not a loot wizard.
Naturally.
Mhm.
Okay, I think Nyla is at this point like this is an emotionally taxing moment. Bellerophon,
Yes.
excuse me. You are my ally.
Mm-hmm.
Is this imp your ally?
He's never attacked me. I guess. I mean, how far can you trust an imp?
What assurance could you offer that this imp will not be any sort of danger?
He's too weak to attack us directly and has no friends.
I am not necessarily concerned about us. I have
he gets
broader
he
concerns.
gets a look on his face like, wow, that was mean.
Bertold is like, maybe I should have taken gas. just to get Nyla off
What-
this a little.
What is my understanding of Dazzle's personality? Like, is he the kind of guy who would value having a vacation over pretty much anything else? Or is he the kind of guy that's like chomping at the bit to find a better demon to let him get back in the game?
He seems like he is completely fine with being off the hook of doing any work for the rest of time. He's kind of a lazy bastard.
Yeah, because I'm pretty dang sure if we leave him alone, he will do everything he can to do nothing. Except maybe replace the Hawaiian shirt with a different Hawaiian shirt every now and then. And then if you kill him, he gets sent back into the workforce and has to start like applying for jobs.
I need some level of assurance beyond you feel fine about it. Whether that is your word, or an oath, or insurance of some variety, I am flexible on. But he does not walk out of here.
Do I know how to bind Dazzle as my familiar?
Give me an Arcana check.
I would like. Is it possible for me to assist?
Sure. So if you two put your heads together, you can roll with advantage.
Bertold is very good at Arcana at this point. Bertold has a +9, so he's like, oh, yeah. Here's how you do it.
Yeah, so with advantage, with the 20, you're like, yeah, you're pretty sure, like, you remember enough that you could probably do it and have him as your familiar. It takes like a couple extra steps than just like a learning find familiar, because he is like literally bound here and not just like he doesn't just like poof away and whatnot. But you could like basically legally bind him to your service.
I could steal his familiar bond from my master, so that if he's ever missing for a suspicious amount of time, we can summon him back here and be like, what the fuck were you doing?
I can accept this compromise.
Alright. I guess I'm learning Summon Dazzle.
Okay, sure.
I now am not trying to be difficult, but like, please understand I have a paladin oath.
Yeah. And Bertold is all on board with like, yeah.
You can do like a ritual thing, and it's gonna take some time. Like it'll be like, it'll take like an hour probably for you to do whatever you need to do. But so if you guys are fine with just hanging out in here for an hour, or if
Sam, yes, the cast time of Find Familiar is in fact an hour. How did you know that offhand?
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I could take a short rest to get all my spell slots back.
Yes.
Yeah, I could handle a short rest.
Yeah. Gaius is kind of just looking at all of you like a little like astounded, and is just kind of like not protesting, because I don't know what Tommy's character would actually do, but I'm guessing it is something based on him being a prior Inquisition member of like, this is all just like way over his head of whatever's happening, and he's just gonna observe and
fucking wizard bullshit.
Let me check my notes from all of my past experiences. Pulls out a giant scroll, unfurls it. Magic bad.
So
I don't
it's
like
here.
No, so me and Gaius, while they're all debating about the what we should do with this fiend, we're gonna like try and find something to contain this extremely cursed book in, so we can transport it for safe disposal.
Yeah,
we're like not even paying attention, you guys, anymore.
Both me and Dazzle can read that.
I think Bertold may have actively tasked you to that of like, okay, we need. Aside from this, if you aren't doing anything, can you figure something out about that? That is a bad book.
It's like wrapped in cloth, which is in a box, which is in a larger box, and all those boxes are locked. And
so you don't want me to read it to you?
No,
no.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, you can find. I mean, there's stuff here. Like you can probably find a container of some. Containers of varying sizes and shove it in like a box and then put it in like a crate or something like that, or like a small chest, and put that in a crate and then stick that in the bottom of the ship, or if you're just gonna like leave it here, whatever you do with
We're not leaving. We're taking this book with us and trying to find someone who can dispose of it appropriately, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
We're not leaving it here for some random person to find. That's the point.
Yes, that is the most important thing. If nothing else, Bertold will find someone who can help dispose of it.
Okay. Nice.
Do I want to
Okay.
spend one more? Yeah. Okay, that's good. 95 out of 98 is acceptable.
Yeah. So, while you guys are doing the ritual and things, so anything else people are doing specifically while the ritual is ritualing?
I think this is like when I would have probably in character sent off my note that I
Sure.
in the Discord after last session. Just taking a moment and sent a brief
Yeah.
report.
It might be a little different now.
Yeah, I might
Might revise that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you send a report basically stating that there may be active demonic activity, you're probably going to get an immediate response.
Okay.
How long
I
does
mean,
that bird take to travel? Is that like the or whatever it is? Is it just? I don't know if it's like a.
the bird is an object that has 1 hit point, AC of 13, a flying speed of 60 feet. So it moves
Okay.
60 feet per round. So it'll take a little bit to get.
It'll
back to
still
the city.
take a while to get. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Slower than
not like
ascending for sure.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
If we wanted fast results, sending is the way to go. But Bertold didn't prepare that because spell slots.
And
Yeah,
also,
well.
25 words is a little rough for this one.
The
Yeah.
paper birds are also 25 words,
Yes, they
Interesting.
are.
which is why my message was as funky as it was.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's 50 words or fewer. What the hell? Okay, God, I can go crazy.
Okay. That
Um,
that's actually a reason to use that for stuff that doesn't need to be same day or
yeah.
like instantaneous.
And you can just tack on whatever you want to say about this bullshit as a second 25-word message instead of editing your old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably make a couple of revisions because a few more words would do a lot of work on that last one. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
I think maybe like so that would be send off the paper bird, and then also I keep a just more detailed daily report log. Have been since I got to the surface, so I'll be probably working on that during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's a lot to talk about here today.
Bertold
What's
is probably
now?
actively helping with the ritual.
Sure. Yeah.
Considering he has a +9 to Arcana and is a wizard. It's like... if anything, he might be doing more of the, like, setup for, Bellerophon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, let's see. Do this. Alright. So, after the hour, you do the ritual or whatever, and, Dazzle looks like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go along with this, but he also looks like, back to
Yeah,
the grindstone. And,
It's
What do you
that
mean I
or
have
hell,
to
buddy.
occasionally do so? What do you mean you have to occasionally do something? If you can find me.
yes. Yes. And then, so, after I'm updating his token.
By the way, Sam, I would like a character sheet for my familiar,
Oh, sure.
since we're talking about familiars.
I was gonna say, can you...
If I made one, it would be a PC sheet.
Oh,
It-
right, okay. Let's see, is there just spider familiar? Like, I assume... I guess it's just the spider stat block, so I'm guessing there's one of those
Yes.
in the,
Yeah. Yes.
Spider 2024.
2014.
2014.
Which is slightly better, but we've decided that's the version we're using, so...
Yeah. Okay. I think I messed up his token. No. No, he's good. Okay, spider, edit. There, you should have in your journal, can be controlled, save. You should have a spider now. I think.
Yes, I see it.
Okay. Okay, so now that Dazzle's a working man again, his Hawaiian shirt turns into a suit and tie, and he's holding a little briefcase.
Hell yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Wow.
the reason I decided to ask you for that is so I could name my spider. Her name is Gwen.
Nice.
Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen.
Amazing.
That's whatever a Gwen can. Go to prom, panic attack. Why the hell did you make a spider a person? Look out, here comes Spider Gwen.
Yeah, he's like, well, guess it's back to the grindstone. All right, where we going, boss?
I guess we're trying to get to the surface. You said there was a way to take the boat to the surface?
Yeah, I guess if we all get in the boat, we just gotta turn on the doohickey, and then you just kind of drive it like a boat, but underwater.
Do we want to take the boat or just walk?
It might require some people to like work the sails and stuff to like get the
What?
upward and downward motion. Cause I mean you can steer the boat, but you still have to like go up. Like the wheel doesn't.
The sails
Wheel
don't
just-
usually go
Weren't
up and
we-
down either.
Weren't we headed to the surface?
We were
Yeah.
headed to the surface.
I'm pretty sure one of those tunnels under the water goes all the way up top.
To the
Okay.
Wood Elf territory.
That's
like
the
That is
thing.
true. We might have a little bit of trouble getting the boat to the Wood Elf territory, even without the problem of getting it out of the Underdark.
Mhm.
So you're thinking we should just walk?
I mean, if you're going, there's just a direct route up that big column out there across the lake that goes straight up to the woods. But I think there is a river that runs through there that the all the rivers are kind of connected by these underground like tunnels and stuff like that. It's really handy. That's probably how these guys got all this cargo.
All right.
Oh, it's up to you. Do you wanna
So
take the
who
boat or
knows
muff
how
it?
who knows how picky Elven Border Patrol is? If we just show up in the middle and are like, "Hi, we're here now," is that gonna cause a fight?
I probably would know how their Coast Guard would react to that, or at least how they would have reacted to that during times of peace.
Bertold knew
yeah,
how
they-
it worked a while ago.
Well, a while ago, they wouldn't like outright attack you, but that was before they closed off all their borders. and they basically observe you, and if you did anything they didn't like, they might like attack you, or use some weird forest magic to like make you not be in the forest anymore.
So we should
Yeah.
probably walk.
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to like us walking in either?
One does not
Probably
simply
not.
walk into forest elf domain.
Well, I thought the whole point was that we were going to, like, go up
Peek in.
through the Underdark and come out inside of their borders already.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Of course,
Yeah.
we're still not forest elves in the
Mhm.
middle of a society of forest elves, so there will
Mhm.
be some tricky parts. But
I feel like the boat is a quicker escape method for when we inevitably find a way to piss them off.
Bertold at this point is like, yeah, we probably will. Gonna be real. They didn't love it when I was literally just trying to pass through last time I went through. Yeah, no. It's a hard problem to solve for this.
And like, our objective is to retrieve our assigned diplomat who's refusing to talk to us and refusing to come home, and is therefore probably in jail. And like, a jailbreak is going to cause an incident either way.
Yeah.
I think I'm in favor of taking the boat. And then just like leaving it at the bottom of a lake. So we
Okay.
can
Yeah.
just jump in a lake and never come out, and they'll be like, what the fuck?
they all died. Oh well.
Damn,
Yeah.
unlucky. Here's my revised message.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. You're gonna have a bird's gonna show up. The first bird's gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, "What the heck?" And then the second
Well, no,
bird's gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, "What the heck?"
I think Val said
Oh,
Nyla
combining
would
the
only
two.
send the
This
second
is
Yeah.
the
one.
first bird.
Okay.
My
gotcha.
intention is it was just this one, and I typed it out
Mhm.
before because I didn't think
Sure.
there'd be more to send, and that I had twice as many words as I thought I
Right.
did.
Mhm.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And this would be like probably sent to whoever
Mhm.
is in charge of my branch of, anti-demon,
Mhm.
etc.
Yeah.
forces.
All right.
But yeah, you're like, what the fuck happened over there?
Yeah.
I'm on a boat and we're going fast and
Fight demons ahead.
And a beholder.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
and then we can take the boat that we borrowed and leave it at the docks here,
Yes.
so they can have it back.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you leaving the book for them to pick up, or are you bringing the book with you?
That is a
I'll
good
pose
question.
that question to the team. Yeah.
I don't want to leave this book here to send another message detailing, hey, there's a super cursed book. Please dispose of it without reading.
with extreme prejudice.
Again, I can probably read that.
Yeah, I am.
But anyway,
Bertold
I am good to
literally
take
has
that with
comprehend
us.
languages too, but he's like, this is a cursed as fuck book.
It's a charisma save. I'm a sorcerer. It'll be fine.
Genuinely,
And
I
can
think
watch
our
you
team
and
is
cast
pretty.
spell curse if I see a flash of magic.
Genuinely think our team's pretty well suited to handle that. So
Yeah.
I'm good bringing it.
Yeah. Frankly, I think it's better that we have it than risk some
Unattended
rando.
NPCs.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
some unintended NPCs like accidentally opening it.
Uh,
Don't read the book.
Oh.
This must be her diary, cracks book.
oh, and Dazzle will chime in, and be like, before we leave, as a gesture of good faith, I can show you how to open that compartment on the chair.
Okay.
Alright.
Weapon
Either
back
you
out.
do it, or I'll use Magic Hand to do it. How
I'll
about
just-
that?
I mean that's fine. You just gotta like, he just says like, the skull part on the front of the handrest. You like push it in, and the thing slides up back.
All right, I will use a cantrip, Mage Hand, to
Sure.
do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you push the thing in, and the thing it slides open. You see there are 2 items in there. One of which is a long branding iron that seems to be just perpetually glowing with the same brand on it. And then you see that sitting next to it there's a what looks like a bone wand.
Okay, I don't like the wand, but we'll have to figure it out.
I guess I mean, nobody wants the branding iron, right? Like,
No,
the only reason to take this is to make sure no one else brands anything.
correct. I would rather
Uh,
destroy that if possible. but-
Alright. I mean, I think I'm the most likely to survive activating an unknown magic item in an emergency. So,
Yeah.
you know, I guess I'll take the wand.
Okay.
I don't have
I-
an identify, do I?
Luckily, you can use the time for a short rest to identify a magic item.
Can we identify this as part of the rest we just took, or do we have to wait for the next one?
I mean, this is all after the
Yeah, we'll probably have to wait
ritual.
for the next one,
Next one, yeah.
because I was kind of busy this last one.
I mean, if you're taking the boat, you can do it while you're boating.
Yeah.
Fair. All right.
Wait, why do
and
you know
if-
how to open this? Hang on.
Hey, I've been in here just to poke around, see what things are going on. You know, you got to keep tabs when weird stuff's happening, especially when
Insight
other
check,
demons
insight
are involved.
Insight check. Insight check. Fuck.
He hasn't lied to you thus far.
I am squinting at him suspiciously.
Look, I may have been briefly enslaved by the guy running this place for a little bit, and then I was able to, kind of escape while he was off doing whatever he's doing, and then
Okay,
saw-
we're gonna need details on who he is now, then.
Yeah, you're gonna be answering questions.
Sure. So while you guys are getting on the boat and figuring out how things work, he'll give you a tale of what's happening. So, this little thing here originally was run by a Baylor who had like a few like Glabrezu under him that were like his lieutenants, and then they kind of like, and he basically was a Baylor who was underneath like he reported like to Baphomet, and he was basically trying to like find a way to gain extra power and stuff so he could try to like overthrow Baphomet by like gathering troops and stuff like that, and like stealing souls from people, and basically he over time created this group of pirates that and branded them so that they would be, like enslaved to him basically, and then uh, uh, they would go out and capture people and bring them back, and if they didn't those that weren't converted were either their souls were sucked out or whatever, and then there's that. So he's like, that went on for like a few decades, a couple decades, of pirates going out and bringing stuff back, and then one of his like captains died, and then everything.
How recent was that?
About a year ago.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Oh, well, good work. But they did that, and then two of the other Glabrezu, like, one of the Glabrezus tried to defect, and that didn't end well, and then the Baylor just decided, okay, this operation, I have some semblance of power, I need to go searching elsewhere for things, and he just kind of left this place, and then,
Huh.
I mean, eventually, that was, yeah, I mean, it's, this place has been abandoned for whatever, and then that Beholder moved in, and tried to take over operations because the Baylor just up and left, and then the pirates were kind of here, or whatever. There was like a band of them left, and they were trying to just make a means for themselves, and that Beholder came in and convinced them to work for him, and then you guys showed up and slaughtered them all.
Yeah, alright, cool. Guess I'm continuing on with my previous work.
How do your guys' weeks work? How long's a week? Do you have weeks?
This is technically a meta question because I don't think we established that.
I
Drow
guess
have a
not.
different system of weeks on the surface.
I mean, probably the, like, there are time differentials, especially since Drow are more long-lived. Like, I don't know how you would, like, there's like a metric system or whatever, right, for like a common collective thing, but you might use different terms for like what you would consider a week in like the life of a Drow, or something like that.
If it makes it more complicated, I'm asking the humans too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
After
by
all that-
enslaved, I mean I wasn't like branded or anything. It's just like I was poking around and trying to figure out what was going on down here, because whatever. And then he just kind of noticed me, and I didn't want to die, so
You do what the Baylor tells you.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
Don't relate to me.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, meta question, how long are we gonna be on this boat?
I'm on a boat.
And
I mean-
is it enough for a long rest?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Bertold will swap out his prepared spells.
I mean, it takes a while to get up there. Like, you still have to kind of like fight against, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been on the boat. I haven't taken the boat. I've just seen them leave and come back, and it seems like they,
Yeah.
a day or two, and they leave and come back. So,
Alright. So while we're on the boat,
yes.
at our next long rest, Bertold will swap to preparing sending instead of another spell. So Bertold will cast sending towards Samus and say, "Hey, I found more pirates related to the ones we found. Keep your eyes out. I'm
3
gonna
minutes
Samus-
later, Samus pops up from under the boat.
like,
Where
are
they?
like I will handle it as best I can, but we only found part of it apparently.
Yes.
I loved when Samus said it's Metroid time, and then Samus still over them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Bertold is not someone to let this go, and like,
I imagine Samus replies with the same energy.
You get like
of,
an immediate response, yeah, and it's like, where the fuck are they? I'm on my way.
Bertold
You
will
get-
use a second sending of like, I've dealt with
You
all
get-
the ones I know of.
You get
I'll
your
let you know
25 word
if I
back.
find more for you to go deal with.
You get your 25 words back, and it's where? Where? Where?
Mine,
Yeah.
mine, 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 mine.
My take.
I was gonna say it's either the same energy as like Vegeta or like Chi-Chi when Gohan's in like danger.
Yeah. So basically, Bertold is just setting up for like, if we need to have like someone deal with low-level pirates, he will just tell them about that, so that we don't have to spend our time chasing the low-level scum.
For Val's benefit, these pirates are essentially the space pirates in Samus's backstory, where they wiped out
Yes.
her family and
God.
friends and
Got
everything.
it,
and
got it.
yes,
So that's why you skinned Ridley. Okay.
yes, we
Uh,
skinned Ridley.
yeah, that was Rambic, but yeah, Rambic will be with them.
I did that because I thought it was funny.
But also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very clear thing of Bertold here. Of Bertold is like, you know, I want Samus to know, so that if we actually have actionable intelligence on the surface, that Samus and Rambic will be there quickly.
Uh-huh.
And that
Yes.
way we have to deal with the high level threats and not, Joe Schmo pirate who is like the third level below the Balor or whatever.
Yes.
Man,
Ah,
Summonc's a good
yes.
spell.
We're hearing the sound of forgiveness coming from over there, screaming and then silence.
Yes. So, I will say, as you are traveling on the boat, as you guys travel, it takes about a day, so you get a thing, and you actually see, I guess, to slightly retract one of the things that was said is the wheel actually has a special mechanism on it where it has like an extra it basically has a couple levers and stuff, and you notice as you're looking at the boat, because I assume you're inspecting the boat as a good, you probably would, is there's an extra set of rudders on like the sides that let the boat tilt up and down while you're going underwater. So you just kind of have to learn how those kind of work, but it's not like crazy complicated. It's just like yeah. If you were adjusting a rudder, kind of like on like, not like a rowboat, but like, the boats that have like the paddle thing that goes on the back of the boat that you shift to make it move. It's like that, but like horizontal to make the rudder things go up and down. But yeah. So as you are traveling under the water, things like that, you eventually come out where you can start to see like sunlight streaming down, because you kind of go down these like things, and you kind of are like going under the river, and you eventually pop, like as you come out, you can see you're coming up out of a tunnel that is underneath a river. and if you stay close enough to the bottom, you're under the surface still. The river's pretty deep, and it eventually empties out into a lake. That's in the woods, and as you surface, and you can see that. Well, it's kind of like sunlight, but the sunlight seems to be like it almost looks like there's this thick layer of algae on the surface of the lake. So like there's bits of sunlight streaming, but as you look straight up, you can't see through what's through the algae lake, whatever. So as you so I guess the question is, do you want to just rest at the bottom, or do you want to break the surface as you guys are coming into this lake?
Bertold would vote waiting at the bottom, taking a rest.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so you rest. You guys get a whole long rest, all that stuff. Sit there at the bottom, and then whenever your rest is over, what do you want to? Do you want to surface the ship, or do you want to just try to swim up? Because it's not like
Surfing the
crazy
ship
hard.
sounds like a great way to get caught.
I am of the opinion we should leave the ship down there.
Okay.
I am also of the opinion that breathing is optional. So
I am of the opinion that I can breathe underwater. So
Yes.
you guys can't do that? Do you just want to get a bowl and put it over your head? What do you mean? Why are you laughing?
So I can't breathe underwater, and I also sink on account of wearing plate mail.
Gaius
I
grabbed that
think.
orb, the water orb thing.
Yeah,
that was-
no.
You-
Before Gaius, Bertold would be like, "We have this orb, though." Like,
I thought you said it
This
was
is-
installed in the ship.
No, there's that
No.
one, but he found on the workbench one of those
There was an okay
Yeah.
handheld one, those portable
a
ones.
smaller one. Then
Yeah.
absolutely no shot. We leave the boat here at that
Yep.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we take the little orb up.
Cool.
Mhm. Sure. So you pop it. It makes a little,
Twist
I
Pop
don't
it.
remember how wide it was, a 20-foot dome, bubble basically, or
Yeah.
whatever it was, and then so you kind of walk up. Dazzle's like, you want me to come with, or you want me to stay here with the ship? In case, I don't know, something comes down here, I can alert you.
Do we trust the imp to not scuttle the ship so that he gets a little bit more time off while we figure out how to leave?
I don't
know
trust
how-
the imp as far as I can throw him, which is admittedly probably pretty far, but
I'm gonna
Okay,
go with
but
no.
do you trust him less unattended on the ship, or bored during a stealth mission?
I'm pretty sneaky. I can turn invisible, and he turns invisible. See?
Nyla just stares at Blair. Fine, he's your responsibility.
I mean, if something comes to steal the boat, one imp isn't going to stop them, and we're not going
No.
to be able to run here fast enough to stop it.
Okay, fine.
So I think we just drop the anchors and make sure it's not all that visible from up top.
Sure.
Seems good.
Okay.
Sure.
I think Gale, despite us having the orb of water repelling or whatever the fuck it's called, Gale is going to swim up.
Sure.
So
Yeah, fair.
be in the
Sure.
water.
So you can, if you want to swim up ahead of them, that's fine.
It's not even that technically that I want
Gaia-
to be ahead of people. It's just that I can only picture that my character likes the water.
Gaius seems
Like-
very nervous about anything involved. Has seemed very nervous about the boat and going underwater and all that stuff, like the entire time.
Understandable.
But it's like
Have a nice
he's just
day.
like you think it might be more than just magic sort of thing. Like
It might be water related instead of
Yeah.
magic related.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
but he like grits his, he like is like, this is our mission, I'm gonna do it. Sort of a thing. But yeah. So
Oh, at
So
the end of our
eventually- so I'll
rest, I would
say-
have resummoned Nigel also.
oh,
I need
okay.
to prepare Feinstein, but
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
actually maybe not if we're on a stealth mission.
It's a big lizard.
Yeah. Okay. Nigel can chill for now.
Honestly,
Gwen, however, cannot chill.
Yeah.
Gwen will be important.
Uh-huh.
So I'll say for Gale, you'll probably pop up to the surface first, I'm guessing, since you're just swimming
Sure.
instead of you could
Makes
just
sense.
swim straight up. So when you get up and you the algae is thick. Like when you push against it, it's almost like a film. Like it doesn't just tear
Yeah.
apart. It doesn't just tear apart like algae. Like if you push up on it, it pushes back on you a little bit, and you have to almost use your claws to rip through it.
That's freaky.
Yeah. And as you rip through it and pop up and look over, you see the top of the lake is just you see the lake and then the surrounding area and the trees and stuff and everything you see here is just the surface of the lake and stuff is just this. It looks like this entire area has been infected by blight. And that is where we will pick up next time on D&D.
Fuck.
Oh, good.